So here we go. This is going to be a test. We're going to create a new world. We've done several worlds, but this is a stream test slash setup. Test setup stream. Okay. Test setup. That's fine. Day duration. Gonna play about half an hour instead of 20 minutes per day. Season, we're gonna start a little earlier in the season, the beginning of spring. The animals number we're gonna leave alone. I haven't played hardcore mode yet, but why not? For the sake of this here, might as well. Just means I'm gonna have to watch out. We're gonna leave the experience alone. Gathering, chopping, we're gonna put that about 200%. Building speed, we're gonna crank that up to like 500%. Character speed, trading prices, gold, ruins, resources. We're gonna leave all this stuff pretty much normal. You normally start with 20 crafting points, or learning points. I am gonna double that to 40. No, you know what? We'll leave it at 20. Why not? I would like to start with a few extra things, but it's not that hard to get the money to purchase the updated perks if you got the right setup. I'm slowly learning what to start with so I can make money early game. New settlers arrive every 12 hours. So basically every 15 minutes we'll get new settlers. Because I think that's in game time, and we set the game day to be 30 minutes. So if the game day of 24 hours is 30 minutes, then half a day, 12 hours, is going to be, every 15 minutes. We're going to have 3,000 people on the map at max. The AI build speed, we're going to leave it at 1. That'll give us a little advantage over them. We'll be able to build faster than them. Attack radius, we'll leave it alone. AI declares war every 30 days. Let's put that down. No, we'll leave it 30 days. I don't think I've actually played for that long, but 30 days will be fine. We want them to do everything, so we don't want them to have any limitations, so that's it. We're going to be a male character. We are going to call ourselves Sukotos. Gonna have random body. Let's go with sure, we'll go with that and that. Why not? No particular reason. We'll make ourselves a little younger. I'm not sure what the age slider has to do with anything except for your facial hair turns white. Well, you know what? There, we get some hair. But yeah. Kind of make ourselves that young. Again, I'm not sure what age does in the game. Like, do you actually age in game? I don't know. Maybe you do. Weight's fine, muscle's fine, skin color's fine. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm pretty short, apparently. Okay. Now, here's our perk points. We started with 20. What is the first row is worth 5, worth 5 points, 10 points, 20 points, I think. So that's going to cost 5 of our points. This here will cost 10 of our points, and this one will cost 20, 40, and 40. So if we started with 40 points, we could go all the way to tier 3. Like, we're not actually going to do that, but So what we want to be able to make money early game, we want trader, small shop, small wooden tavern, and we want gardener and herbalist. Now we'll learn these other things as we play. If I had more points, I would start with I'd start with digger, chopper, blacksmith apprentice, worker, and scholar. But that would require 25 more points. So we're just gonna learn all that stuff and like as we play. Oh, whoops. Did that stuff stay? Okay, it stayed. So yeah, we've got herbalist and trader. That's what we're gonna start with. The character stayed. Alright, so create. Now for those of you watching the stream, I apologize for me talking to, well, myself, kind of, because I'm actually trying to talk to people who might be watching the video after the stream. Now the settings are pretty high. We're doing 60 hertz graphics. We're on ultra, so like max graphics. We got pretty far view range for stuff. I don't know what some of the stuff is, but yeah. So we're gonna arrive on the island. Now remember, this is an empty island. We're the first settlers to show up. Or at least that's what we thought. 20 settlers have arrived. That would be the 20 of us. Now you can talk to these people right away and get to know them and stuff like that, but most of them will always ask you for something. Either, I think at the beginning they'll ask you for wood, wood or berries mostly, and some of them might even ask you for deer meat. But so yeah, we start quite a ways back that way, off the coast there, so we're gonna have to come up here to grab trees and stuff like that while everybody else slowly works their way away from the boat and goes their own separate ways and does their own thing. Now the reason we chose herbalism is because we want to be able to take herbs like the Boston fern, over here, the Boston fern and the azalea, if I'm pronouncing those right. Plus it gives us 3 items. See how it says 3 items added? With gardener you get 2 items, and then with herbalist you get 3. So it increases how much we get per harvest. So that's kind of nice. But the real reason I picked herbalism is because we do want to be able to craft medicinal plants right away. Now it does say 15 minutes. I think I was gonna change that, but I thought because, let's say I make 5 of them, it speeds it up for you automatically. That didn't take, all that long, but it does speed up time in the game. So maybe when I do the official stream, I might reduce that to um, reduce that to a lower time so it don't take as long, because it doesn't physically take longer, it just speeds up time in the game. So we might lower that so that not so much time goes by when we craft stuff. I am not used to streaming. I don't stream very often. If you looked at my channel recently, you'd see it says hasn't streamed in a while or whatever recently. But I am working on learning more about streams and stuff. My roommate's actually going to help me this weekend, help me get my streams set up for the next week. Because I posted in Steam that I was going to stream this game next week. So there is going to be that. And he's going to help me set some stuff up. Now, I did turn up the harvest speed to 2 times the speed, so you can see how long it's taking to chop this tree down. That would take twice as long. And that's not supposed to happen. I just lost my logs. Okay, let's try a different one. I guess it was too close to other trees, so it just, like, popped out or something. There we go. No, 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 no. Let's get over here. And stop it. And mine it. So, yeah, I've got the harvesting set at 200%, so it's twice as fast as normal. So this would take twice as long if I didn't do that. For mining stone, it's actually quite quick. It doesn't take long at all to mine stone, but since I don't have Digger, I can't show you that. I'll have to learn Digger before I can mine stone. But if I could choose to increase the speed of chopping trees down, the speed of harvesting logs from the trees, like from this part here, and the speed for mining stone and iron all separately, then I would turn up the speed of mining trees and chopping the logs a little bit higher than the mining the stone. Because with it set right now, it actually mines stone pretty quick. Like, pretty quick, really quick. I'll show you when I get Digger. So grab some berries to trade to people who want berries. Some people only ask for 1 berry, sometimes they'll ask for 10 berries. So it's good to have a little supply of berries. No one asks for the herbs or healing herbs or nothing like that, so I'm good for that. I just want the healing stuff for myself. Especially if I do a hardcore game before too long, like soon. I might want to be able to heal myself so I don't die and lose all my progress right away. But, yeah, I guess that's that. I just wanted to let you guys know that. So once in a while I might mention something. I'm not going to sit here and force myself to talk when I don't really have much to say, but that's the gist of it. So apologize for being quiet. If there is anybody who happens to jump into stream and say something, I believe the overlay is on, so I should see the message. And I'd be more than happy to chat. Got any questions or something you'd want to see in the game, let me know and I'll see how far off I am and try to explain it the best I can. When we get chopper, we'll get 2 logs per tree that we chop down. Each log will still give us 10 wood, but each tree will give us 2 logs instead of 1. So that's the benefit of having chopper. And even though I've got a pickaxe, I can't mine stone. without the digger perk. It says you need rock without digger perk. So the pickaxe is pretty useless right now. Until I get the digger perk. Unless I go into a cave. There are runes scattered across the map that you can run into once in a while. And the runes... Is that a person? I thought I just seen a person. They'd probably have a torch out there with a person there, so probably not. Let's go ahead and skip the night real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and build ourselves a little tent. And we're gonna sleep until morning. So it's about 8 hours. So there's that anyway. There's a bison. Another ship's come in. Got ourselves some ripe tomatoes. We do have gardening, so we can plant crops and grow craft seeds and grow more crops. I like having tomatoes, potatoes, cabbage, and onions. And wheat, of course, lots of wheat. But in order to use wheat, you need to have herbalist as well. So you need worker and herbalist. Now, right now, I don't have worker. So that kind of messes me up a little bit. I should have got worker, so that's probably the first thing we'll get is worker. Because you need a worker to build pretty much everything. Some things require the second tier of worker. So I didn't think about that. Because when I go in here and I go to my shops, yeah. Bakery, small smith, small shop. I have trader, but I forgot to get worker. I need worker. So that was a mistake and miscalculation on my behalf. But the other perks I got are also important though. The herbalism allows you to build the windmill, which allows you to grind wheat into flour, which is then used to make, you know, various pies and bread and food. As well as making these medicinal plants. So that's going to be a thing. The bisons won't fight back, so I don't have to worry about them fighting me. If I try to attack it, it's just going to run away. But I think I probably streamed enough for a test stream, but I do want to continue playing the game. So I'm kind of deciding whether or not I should end the stream already, or if I should just keep streaming. I guess I'll just keep streaming for a while. So I can experiment with trying to upload my stream from Twitch to YouTube after I've streamed. Because I've got, that's another request I'm going to be trying to do is post the stream, next week's stream on YouTube. I said I was going to do that in the Steam community forums and discussion forum or whatever, so I am going to do that. I said I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. In order to learn new perks other than the ones you start with, you do need money. You have to pay people, whether they're part of your settlement or not. I was watching one streamer before I decided to get the game, um, and they thought that maybe if they built their town and they got a settler to settle in their town, that they could learn the perks for free. But that's not the case. You still have to pay them. Um, the tier 1 perks cost 500. The tier 2 perks cost 1,000. And tier 3 perks cost 2,500. And the tier 4 perks, I think, cost 4,000, but I'm not sure. And tier 5 might cost 4,000 as well. And the reason I say I'm not sure is because I know the tier 1 costs 500 gold and require 5 learning points. The tier 2 costs 1,000 gold and require 10 learning points. So it seems to be 100 times the number of learning points. So if it costs 10 learning points, it's going to cost 1,000 gold. If it costs 20 learning points, it's going to cost 2,000 gold. I think that's how it works, but I've not verified that or not. But perks. So when I get the worker perk, I'm going to need scholar too. I need worker, scholar, and taskmaster to build a town. So I'm going to go for worker first, but these tier 1s are going to cost 5 experience points and 500 gold. We start off with 1,000 gold here. So that should be okay. That means I can learn both worker and scholar, because they're both tier 1 perks. So they're both going to cost 500 each, but then I'll have no money left over. And I've got plenty of experience points. I've already leveled up enough to learn both of those and then some. I will want digger as well. Digger and chopper are going to come in handy as well. Those are both tier 1 perks. Chopper, as I said, will allow you to get 2 logs per tree instead of 1, as well as chop them down a little bit faster. And digger will allow you to use the pickaxe and mine the stone. Now, these ruins here, like this here, every time you find a ruin, or at least every time I've found a ruin so far, they've always had a cave as part of the ruin. This one just happens to be right here. And what you can do in the cave... Oh, this is a way different than the ones I'm used to running into. It's got stairs that kind of walk up to it and stuff. It's interesting. But anyways, the cave's like a different instance. Like when you go in here, there's nothing follows you in. And the benefit of this is the iron ore here, you don't need any perks to mine. I've been in caves which only had 1 iron, and I've been in caves that had like 5. I've seen someone say that they've been in a cave that had a chest at the end of it that had gold in it, but I've yet to find a cave with a chest. They've always just ended with a dead end. But, yeah, and you can't pick up, like, the mushrooms or anything like that. You can't mine any stone that's in here. I don't know if they have further plans for the caves, or if the caves are kind of gonna be what they are. I'm sure they're probably gonna do something with them a little more to make them more viable, but they're still pretty useful as they are right now, because it's the only way you can get iron without the mine worker perk, which is you need digger, and I think it's a tier 2 digger. Chopper, travel, yeah, digger, and then mine worker. In order to mine iron on the surface from the iron banks, you have to have mine worker. So you need digger and mine worker. But down here in the cave, you don't need those perks. And yeah, that's the end of the cave. I guess some are longer than others, but they do look like they're just individual rooms that are pieced together to make a cave, which is kind of cool. I don't know how it determines how many rooms to use and how long it's going to make the cave. But, so there wasn't too much. There was, what, 4 iron in here. But you don't need a whole lot of iron to craft stuff either. So if I had, like, blacksmith's apprentice or something, I could still make, like, something with that. It doesn't require a whole bunch of iron to make stuff like that. I think just to make an iron sword, you only need 2 iron. So, but that's the cave. Now, I don't know if time stops while you're in there or not. I probably should have tested that out sometime. There's another potato. I guess we're gonna go this way. Just trying to find out which one of these question marks I wanted to go to, but it looks like this is the closest one. Slight detour real quick. You need wheat to make flour, and you need flour to make pie and other bread and food and stuff. Any more carrots? So that's my first little bit of carrots. Once I get the worker perk, I will be able to craft a build a farmhouse. But again, you need worker and gardener. That's one of the things people gotta watch out for. They think that just because you pick something, like they figure if you look at this here, it says allow to build, and it gets a list of things you can build. You can't build those with just that. This is just one of the perks required to build all of these things. For example, the bandit's lair, you have to have worker and risk taker for the small bandit shack. So bandit lair, you need actually bandit, the tier 2 bandit thing. For example, the woodworker's house or the stoneworker's place or bakery, any of that stuff, you need other things to build. Like you would need, for example, the bakery, you would need gardener. Gardener and, or wait, no, maybe it's not gardener. Which one was it? Bakery? Okay, that might be one you can actually build without anything else. I thought the bakery you needed something else. But maybe not. But definitely, there should be a garden. Yeah, right here. Farmhouse, garden, and windmill. You can't craft those things just for having worker. In order to craft those things, you need a worker, gardener for the farmhouse and garden, and herbalist for the windmill. So, like, just because I have herbalist doesn't mean I can make a windmill. Because I need herbalist and worker. That's the biggest problem. You need, well, it's not a problem. It's just something that I didn't know and what some people didn't realize when they created their first game. They're like, oh, I'll get worker because I can craft all these things. Well, no, worker's only one of the multiple perks you need to craft those things. It will allow you to craft some things, like maybe a small wooden house or something. But another thing, for example, is the wooden well. I think the well's on here. No, no well. House, wooden house, stone. Ah, here. So Taskmaster says you can build the well, settlement center, the notice board, and a common house. But you can't craft those just for having Taskmaster. You need Taskmaster and Scholar, which will allow you to build the well, the notice board, the common house, and city hall. So that's something to keep in mind when you're picking out your perks. You can't just pick Scholar because you want to craft these things and be good. You need Scholar and this. You need multiple perks. I do apologize for trying to rant on that one thing for so long, but that's something that a lot of people don't seem to realize when they start out. I certainly didn't. But in order to learn those other perks, though, it's not just about leveling up and having the experience. Like I said, you need the money, and you need to find a specific NPC that can teach it to you. Which maybe that's what we'll do right now. We'll go see if we can find an NPC. We do want to keep picking up cabbages and other crops while we're going about, though, because we're going to need this stuff later once we can start crafting our farmhouse and everything. Looks like there's another ruin up here. Ruins discovered. Now, I can hear myself slightly in my mic, so I hope that's not actually going through to you guys, so you guys can hear me twice. If so, I do apologize. Where's my pick? Oh, I got my pickaxe on me already. Just looking for more iron to dig up. There's two reasons why I go in these caves. Reason number one, it's the only place you can mine iron without being required to have the perk mine worker, which is a tier 2 perk. The other reason is because I heard someone say that they found a chest at the end of one of their caves, and it had gold in it. And I'm a little skeptical because I've yet to see that in my own playthrough, but I don't want to say they're lying. I just think I just haven't been lucky enough to get that. So, wow, now that's different. I've never seen this before. This could be something they added to the new update, or it's just one of the random rooms I've never come across, but this is definitely new. So yeah, just like I was saying about the person finding a chest with gold in it, it's very possible they probably did. I just wasn't lucky enough to find one. However, this is new to me. This is actually kind of cool. I wonder if this is new to the game in general, or if this has always been here, and I just haven't been lucky enough to get this far. Because I've always run into dead-end caves. Interesting. It would be kind of cool to be able to build an entire, like, base underneath, like, out of stone, and this sort of construction style. Have, like, a huge underground base or something. It'd be pretty cool. Yeah, look at there. There's a chest. So this must be the chest that they found gold in. Let's see what I find. Oh, 18 gold. Not much. But still, chest with gold in it. I mean, it's only 18 gold, which is like nothing, but that's okay. It still looked cool, and that's the first time I found a chest with gold in it. Now, I don't know if I step down there if I'm going to die. So I'm going to be a little save scummy, and I'm going to save. Then walk off the edge. Okay. There's nothing down here, it doesn't look like. Okay. So now we just get back up and head out of the cave. So yeah, this is the first time I found this. So that's cool, though. I wonder if sometimes you can actually find a lot of gold in that chest. Like if it's like a random number between like 1 and like 4,000 or something. And I just happened to get a low roll on the random gen. But the fact that I found this room for the first time ever, that's pretty cool. I mean, that just looks absolutely awesome. I love the look of that. Whoops. Let my stamina fill up real quick. And there we go. That's a pretty cool look. I wanted that on a screenshot. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I've seen that room. Now the question is, are each of the caves random? Or each time you play through the game, if you go to the same location, are the caves going to be in the same spots? And if they are they going to be the same internally? That's another thing I don't know, if this game is like, if the map's randomly generated or not. And I think that answers our question if time passes while you're in the cave, because it was daylight when we went in there, and it's nighttime now, so yeah. Time definitely does pass out here while you're in the cave. But that was pretty cool, though. It was nice to run into something like that for the first time. There we go. But we really do need to find some people, though, to see if we can't learn the worker perk. So I need to find a horse so I can ride around all these question marks and see if we can't find a town. These are onions, I think. Run, little fox, run. I won't kill you now because I don't know if you guys respawn or not. That's another thing I don't know. If the wildlife in this game, once it's spawned in, if it's like, once it's dead permanently. Or if they'll spawn more in later on. So if you go on a killing rampage and kill everything, if you'll ever get any animals back. I'm assuming the animals probably do respawn, because there's a lot of stuff that requires leather to craft. And you need hides for leather. So, if once you kill an animal, it's gone for good and they never respawn, then that would be pretty bad. Now there's a bear up there to my left. If I get too close, I'll hear him make noise. He's right up there. We don't really want to mess with the bear. We don't want to mess with wolves either, for that matter. We might be able to craft healing herbs, but healing can only do so much. They do a lot of damage. I don't have armor. Speaking of wolves, I might have to leave these onions because I hear a wolf and I don't want to get attacked by it. Oh, I hear combat sound. I'm out of here. Hear the drums of war. Run away real quick. Is it still following? I don't know. We'll just keep running this way a little further. I just wanted to pick up some onions. So that's that ruin we were just at. What's that next to it? Is that an iron thing? Oh no, that's my tent. I just seen the reddish color there and I thought, that's the tent that I built. Okay. So yeah, we gotta try finding some settlers. It'd be easier if we had a horse. Ooh, potatoes. Potatoes are gonna be important. We need potatoes and cabbage for one vegetable pie. And you need tomatoes and tomatoes I don't remember. Tomatoes and onions, I think? Yeah, sounds right. Tomatoes and onion to make another vegetable pie. And I've never come across pumpkins yet. Pumpkins is something I've never come across yet. I've not found a single pumpkin or pumpkin seed in the game yet. And I've been all the way in the snow biome and the mountains. I thought maybe it'd only spawn over there because of the colder environment. It's more of a fall type thing. Or it might literally be fall, since I haven't really played for very long. I've always been in the spring or summer. Maybe I had to wait till fall for the pumpkins to start spawning. That could be a thing as well. And since I always start early spring or early summer, that could definitely be what's going on there. Maybe it's not season for them. Because you do get to choose what season you start in. Let's see if this is the same as the last one we were in. Well, obviously it's not going to be the same, I don't think, but yeah, it's already different. Question is, though, is this one going to have a chest of gold at the end of it as well? And if so, is it going to be 18 gold, or if it's going to be a different amount? I don't see any iron in this one though. What do we have here? This is different. This is a different little room. So it looks like it goes up this way or down over this way. I've not seen that before, so that's new. To me anyway. Oh, it just leads to a dead end down here. Okay. Had to check it out. Like I said, it's new to me. Got some cobwebs and stuff in here. Or not cobwebs, but spider webs. I wonder if they're going to add enemies like monsters down here that attack you like spiders and stuff eventually. It won't be a very safe place to go mining iron anymore. You have to come in here geared up and ready to fight. There's one of those column things. So it goes left or right. So left takes us to a dead end. Or up. Okay. Is there anything? Oh, yeah, there's a chest right here at the top of that. So this is also new. And it doesn't look like, yeah, there's nothing item-wise, but there is 65 gold in this one, though. So there was 18 in the last one, 65 in this one. So I think it might be random. Or it might just be a set number per cave. I don't know. But these are all definitely new things I've not ran into before. Alright, so that's the end of that cave. Now I just head back to the entrance. Yeah, it feels like they're gonna add enemies eventually inside the caves. Right now it's such a peaceful retreat though. They're gonna make it dangerous. Like, you want that iron? You're gonna have to fight for it. Yeah, no iron in this one though. So I do kinda hope they up the iron deposits in these caves, or at least the chance of getting iron. Not necessarily how much iron, it's just I don't want to come in here and have like 30 iron or nothing like that, but having 0 iron, I feel it should have at least a couple. Still in development though. Still in development. Gotta keep that in mind. Some people don't understand that. And like all these lag spikes that I get, some of it might be caused by my streaming or my recording or whatever. But I get lags even when just playing the game normally. It's just something I've gotten used to. I don't know if it's a performance issue with the game itself or if it's my computer, because my computer is pretty old. I built it over 5 years ago, so I mean, or roughly 5 years ago. I don't remember the exact time I built it, but it's an older computer though. Started building it a while ago. So it's got some old parts in it. So some of the problems I have could just be parts issues. And when I built my computer, I didn't build it all at once either. I bought one part 1 year, then I bought another part a year after that. Like, it was spread over several years that I bought parts. So even the parts themselves could just be, you know, outdated for the other parts that are in it. Very possible. So don't let my lag deter you from this game, because I think it's an amazing game. And I think a lot of the lag might be my PC more than the game itself. Oh, whoops. Looked away too soon. I did try to turn down the recording DPI or whatever from 6,000 to 4,000. I don't have the slightest idea what that does. But I'm hoping that maybe the recording will look better, because when I tried to watch the video playback from the last test recording that I did, it was so choppy, like really bad. And when I played the game, it didn't seem so bad. It didn't seem that choppy when I played the game. It's just the playback from the video was really, really bad. And I don't know why. So I turned down the thing from 6,000 to 4,000, hoping that might help. I might have to change from 60 frames to 30 frames, but I hope not. But if I do, I do. I mean, this is all stuff that I'm going to figure out this weekend when my roommate helps me get it set up for streaming next week. I will be doing a full-on stream of this game next week sometime. And when I do, I'll be a little more prepared than I am today. Today I'm just randomly throwing out stuff just to see what happens. And trying to get a better idea of what I might need to do later to produce a better quality video for you guys to watch. There's definitely going to be a lot less talking in my next video, like my actual video. I won't be talking as much. I'll probably just be playing the game. Unless I actually get people chatting and posting comments, then I'll of course reply to comments. For the live stream anyway. Of course, when I see comments on YouTube or whatever after I upload it to YouTube, I will reply to those comments as well. But as far as like talking in game, there's probably not going to be a whole lot of that. It's mostly going to just be me playing the game, and yeah, that's about it. The reason I'm talking so much right now is because I really want to get a good feel for the differential between the video game audio, the sound effects, the music, the speech audio. So next week when I do the actual official like full-on stream, it will be a lot better, more clear, better balanced, and just an overall better experience for you guys. Okay, I think I picked enough herbs. I really need to find some NPCs. Like, really, really do. I should probably get some logs. What do I have? I have like 18 cucumbers. That's plenty to start the garden. For herbs, I got over 200 of each herb, so that's more than enough to get some healing stuff going. So yeah, let's just, how many wood? I got 40 wood. Let's get about 100, a little over 100 wood. So about 10 trees. Or about 6 trees, because I already have 40. Hello. I do hope that the trees glitching into the air and disappearing gets fixed a little bit. It's not a like game breaking thing or nothing like that. It's just, I don't know, just a little setback. Just, I don't know, it's just a tiny little thing. It's not that important. Um, but I'm sure that that'll get taken care of eventually. It's not something I would want anybody to prioritize the workload on. But just something that if they happen to see what's causing it and they figure it's an easy fix, then that'd be, great. I did kind of look at the Kingdoms editor, the K editor thing that's in the game. I don't quite know how to use it, but I already see some interesting things I'm thinking about trying to do once they get that fully flushed out. If it's not already working at full potential, I just don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I want to add a couple of new items for the heck of it. Some new food items, some new crops. I love growing farms and stuff like that, and planting crops. So I might add like a new building that has like a bigger crop. Like right now you got the garden plot that does I think it does 15 items per garden, which is fine. and then you put the seeds in there, and then when you craft the seeds, you get 1 to 3 seeds back per vegetable. So you're always making profit with your seeds when you craft them and plant them and harvest them. It's just a matter of or breaking even. You're always going to break even. You're never going to lose seeds. So you don't have to be afraid, like if you only have 1 seed of something, you don't have to be afraid to plant that 1 seed. You will definitely get the fruit back for it, and you'll be able to craft it back into a seed. But when you craft it back into a seed, you have a chance of getting 1 to 3 seeds from it. So I haven't been counting the trees I've been chopping down. Where am I at? I'm at 80, so 2 more trees. 2 more trees. Maybe 3 just to push us over 100. And then we'll have plenty of wood. So if we find a settlement that we want to join, we can just build ourselves a house. We'll start building some shops and stuff. Hopefully, though, we find some NPCs that teach us worker. Worker and taskmaster. So I'm going to need 1,500 gold. So maybe we'll be able to kill a couple bandits on the way and get 200 gold per bandit. So that would be nice. But I think all I need is worker, and I should be able to build my small shop. Once I have my small shop built, I can make more money easily. Because then you just put stuff in it. You go to shop, or you go to a town, put down your shop, put items in your inventory, and people just buy it. So it's just a matter of whether you use, what you sell. And I'm going to sell food and healing items. Speaking of food, we've got 51 onions, so let's go ahead and eat some of those. But yeah, I don't know, I really like this game, so I'm really looking forward to where it goes. So right about here. Now, I do wish there was a way, like, if a dev does happen to see this or is watching, I hope that you make a way to remove our little tent. Because I feel this should just be for, like, a temporary place to sleep at night when you're out and about. But there's no way of getting rid of it. And I don't want to have a bunch of tents scattered all over my world. Unless when you craft one, the previous one gets deleted. And if that's the case, then, well, you're only going to have 1 tent at any given time. That's fine. So we definitely got the experience points, and as you could tell when I set up the game, I did not raise the experience gain at all. So you get plenty of experience to be able to learn new perks and stuff from NPCs. You're gonna have to spend more time trying to make the money to pay for it than you're gonna have to worry about experience. The experience comes pretty well. let's get out of here. I keep picking plants because I just love picking stuff. But we need to find... that's 182 meters away. 418. So 182 this way. We do need to find some NPCs to talk to. We need to find someone to teach us the worker perk. And if we happen to come across a town, I mean, I normally like to create my own town, but right now, I would be fine joining an existing town. I do wish that we could sell our farmhouse, though. Maybe? I don't know. Iron bank. Oh, this thing. Yeah, now these here are pretty useful. Once you get the, mine worker perk. Because you can get plenty of iron from those. I think they actually provide like an infinite amount of iron. So you only need one and you're good to go for life. So there's not really much point in claiming like 5 or 6 of them for your town. Or at least if there is, I don't know. I mean, maybe if you claim it for your town, other towns can't use them, which gives you an advantage when it comes to war. I don't know, I haven't gotten that far. But from what I have done, I don't see any benefit of having more than one of those iron banks. They seem to provide an infinite amount of iron just mining the one. Which isn't a complaint. I'm A-okay with that. I don't see any more question marks, so I have no clue where there might be a village. Ah, I quit picking stuff up. How many berries do I have? 260. Okay. God, I've got to resist picking stuff up all the time. I got carrots. I got tomatoes. I have potatoes. Cucumbers, onions, cabbage, wheat, peppers. I'm just missing pumpkins. And I think there's an actual plant in the game called vegetable or salad or something like that. That you can craft into a seed apparently, and I haven't found that item either. Okay, these are peppers. I already have peppers. I have wheat. That's my tent I just built. Oh, there's another question mark. Now, there might not be anything here now, but there could be something here later. Because the NPCs that walk around, they'll build their settlement wherever they want. And you might walk through here early in the game and there'll be nothing here. And then you might come back here later in the game and there'll be a town here. So, just make sure you explore, I guess, every so often. If you want to make sure you find all the different towns. The cabbages are pretty good food to eat raw without needing to cook them, so I am going to pick all these up even though I already have some. Because they're a lot better than peppers are. I was eating peppers earlier just because I had more peppers than anything else. But cabbages are a pretty good food source. That's wheat. Herbs. Where'd my question mark go? There it is. Oh, it's another iron bank. Another iron bank. You know, I haven't seen any horses lately. I mean, I've seen a couple at the beginning there. But now that I'm actually wanting a horse to go find some settlers, I don't see any horses. So that iron bank's been discovered. No more question marks around. So you're gonna tell me how many people are here? No, I'll go ahead and drop a save anyway. You should save frequently. Level A, and I don't see any tab that shows how many people are in the world right now and how many settlements have been established, but I know there's got to be several. I know I've seen it pop up several times saying a new settlement has been created on the island or whatever. We're heading east. Let's head north. Which way is north? Well, if that's east, north is probably this way. Yeah. Yeah, definitely need a horse. The world's pretty big. Oh wait, maybe the map will tell me. It's the 20th of March, or 20 March, 1485 AD, 1141. But it does not tell me how many people are in the world. Okay. And I've not discovered any settlements or nothing, so there's not going to be any flags on the map, just the iron banks and ruins I've discovered. There's a farm over there? Really? Okay, let's go back to that farm. Where's that at? I'm here, next to the trees, so I want to go away from the trees that way. So if there's the trees, I'm on a hill. I want to go that way? Right to that big opening and off to the left. Okay. So right this way. You can actually see the pattern of the trees and everything on the map. That's pretty cool. One thing I do hope they add on the map, though, if again, devs, if you're watching, a compass. Please, like, I know you can rotate the map around, but if you could put like a compass in one of the corners that rotates with the map and always tells you which way is north. So like if I'm facing this way here, I'll have a compass here telling me, well, hey, this is west or whatever, and that's north, or, you know, whatever the direction is. That would be very helpful. And the map is very detailed, so it's pretty easy sometimes to kind of look at where you're at and be like, okay, well, I'm here, I got this bank of trees here, I'm on a hill here, there's this gap here, and there's a bunch of trees here, so I need to go this way. So that makes it pretty easy because of how detailed the map is, but I do feel like a compass would be nice. Again, nothing that needs to be prioritized, but I think it would be kind of cool. Oh, I thought I seen a person. I was like, yay, people, but it's deer. And I can't catch those deer. I can make a bow and arrow, but I think they got too much health. Let's make a oh. Wooden plank. Oh, right. Make some wooden planks, a self-made bow, and some wooden arrows. And let's make ourselves some more of these. Let's make like 30 more. Whatever. That's fine. The extras was just to speed up time. Get back to the day and get rid of the rain. The deer is long gone though. Oh wait, there's one. I'm not sure how to aim this thing. It looks like shooting way off to the left, actually. You can't crouch or sneak and sneak up on the deer. Ah, darn it. I'm already too close. Yeah, that's 2. Yeah, I really suck with the bow at the moment. I hate how the icon disappears like that. I can't tell where I'm aiming. I know that's way too low because of the arrow drop. And if I try to aim higher, the cursor kind of disappears. And I don't know where I'm lined up at. Yeah, I have no clue where the arrow's hitting, where it's landing. Oh, I got too close again. Yeah, so I don't know how you're supposed to hunt this deer. I'm not even sure how much damage a bow is gonna do to it. And I already lost it. Daggone it. He went over the hill and disappeared. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to hunt deer. Because people ask for deer meat all the time. But I can't for the life of me kill one. I'm just really bad at projectiles that have a drop on them. Especially if I can't see where it's landing. Should I be able to adjust my aim any? Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's gone. Why do I got an arrow in my hand? I got an arrow stuck in my hand. Okay. We can fix that, maybe. Shoot the tree. Now put away the bow. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh wait, my arrow was still there. I wonder if I could have pressed E and picked it back up. I seen the arrow stuck in the tree. I didn't notice that before. Quit rolling away on me. I see a couple more question marks on the map, so let's hope we can find a settler or something. How much wood do I have? Okay, so I got over 100 wood, so that's good. So after crafting that bow and arrows, I wasn't sure if I had any wood left. So it's 330, 390, so we go this way. But yeah, getting leather for some for a saddle would definitely be very nice. Oh, I don't have any arrows left. Maybe that's why I didn't have any arrows in my hand. Oh, darn it, quit walking away. Oh, now he's running. And I'll try to chase him. He's going way faster than I am. I can't catch up. Ah. Oh, wow. I don't know if I'm hitting it. Ah, no, the lag. Daggone it. Now he's gone. Ah. So much for that anyway. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to kill a deer. I am not that good. I absolutely suck at trying to hunt those things down. I tried chasing one down on a deer before, or on a horse before, like riding the horse, so I wouldn't constantly run out of stamina trying to catch up to the stupid thing. But oh my god, no, quit lagging. But I couldn't. Yeah, I don't. There's no way I don't have the stamina to catch up to it, and then it lags and it disappears. And I don't know where he went. Yeah, he was right here, then it lagged, and I think he vanished, so I don't know where it's at now. Anyway, let's hope that some of these people can teach me stuff. I need to learn... Okay, let's introduce myself politely. They want wood. And I got the wood. Can you teach me? Alchemist. I don't want to learn alchemist, so... I mean, I do, just not right now. How about you? Introduce myself. What do you want? Wood. Okay, I'll bring some wood here. What can you teach me? Digger. Useful. I'll be able to mine rocks, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for worker. Wood. Oops. Teach me. Money lender. Nope. That's not what I'm looking for either. Introduce myself. More wood. What can you teach me? Archer. Yeah, that would probably come in handy, but I suck, so probably not that handy. Okay, I already talked to them already, so they can't teach me what I want to know. Introduce myself. Bring them wood. Teach me. Traveler. Useful, but not needed right now. You already talked to. Let's do a couple over here. We need to find somebody that will teach us worker. There's scholar. That's one that I need, actually. So we'll go ahead and learn that. But we need worker. Worker's going to cost 500 as well. Swordsman. I do have the money for it. Yeah, I still have the money for it. So I need to find someone who's going to teach me worker. I got scholar. That was part of what I needed. Now I need worker. We need to find unknown settlers, the ones that are named we've already talked to. I hear a bear. Maybe we can help them kill the bear. And a bandit lair, apparently. Oh, nope, I think they took out the bear.